Old Lou vanished under everyone's eyes, leaving his hard-found bird eggs that resembled him, but no one could find him. All they had left in their minds was that bird egg, and everyone was staring blankly at the comm lake like they were watching a boring movie. Based on the previous two precedents, all situations must be reported to superiors. Once someone is reprimanded, the investigation will immediately become closed for business. Captain returned to the car alone, heart pounding like a rabbit, hurried to send a telegram, but the superiors still ordered them to proceed due to the accident. Just a reminder, no team members can go solo from now on. This is a rule as solid as iron. Messing up in the Robupo is like stepping in cow dung. Next day, they continued their journey with heavy hearts. The conditions in the Robupo were so harsh, getting a flat tire was as common as eating a meal. At night, the temperature varied greatly, so they buried themselves in sand-like hot tugs to stay warm. After 2 unexpected days, they reached Dragon City. Here we are at Dragon City, but don't get too excited. The road ahead is all on us, and we need to take it one step at a time. I trust you to turn back and go. Reminds me of the mishap on the second trip to Dragon City. To prepare for the next investigation, they decided to leave a mark here, but just when they were busy, a twist of fate hit them again. Master, let's hurry back home quickly. Hurry. Save me. Let go of me. Everyone, don't go over there. Don't rush forward. The Robupo isn't exactly a picnic, and that's why it's called the Sea of Death. Seeing Old Chen die helplessly, everyone felt powerless. On day 11 in Lopner, 2 more were scalded. Geologist Old Zheng, fearing cancellation of the expedition, persuaded the captain to downplay it as a minor incident to superiors. You are not the first, there have already been 2, and that was an accident too. Remember the first time we came in, it was because Wang Zhenjiang had an accident. You have to obey the organization. It's only 120 kilometers from here to Rojong. Are we really waiting for Americans to tell us about the Robupo? My job is to ensure everyone's safety, but there's no guarantee here in the Robupo. If you want safety, you might as well stay home. As a researcher, Old Zheng was eager to find fake salt to solve the food crisis, but as captain, his duty was to safely bring every team member back. He had to confront the future of the country alongside ironclad discipline. There was no other choice. After arguing with Old Zheng, the captain sent a telegram from the car, not leaving today, cleaning up after Old Chen. Tomorrow, they'd push forward. After considering everything, the captain decided to keep going. He must conceal the truth, risking dismissal or jail, but as captain, how urgent he was. Late at night, everyone gathered around the campfire singing ancient songs, but the captain was in tears over his long friendship with Old Chen. Early on the 12th day, the captain led everyone towards Rojong. The deeper they went, the more danger lurked everywhere. Sure enough, a tragic event unfolded. The captain, as was his usual practice, sought instructions from his superiors, yet they were merely a single step away from Rojong. Just when everyone thought the investigation would surely be halted, the captain made a jaw-dropping decision. Old Chen looked at the captain in disbelief, then took off his gloves and grasped his hand firmly. Soon, the other team members never let the 3 members' sacrifice go to waste. Whatever the result, they are true heroes heading to Rojong. The liberation vehicle, laden with oxygen and supplies, endangered them as they tried to rescue it with shovels. Old Chen was surprised to find sand dollars and brine in the sand. Based on years of research, he concluded they were indeed in Rojong. With no time to rest, they immediately set up tents and planned to dig exploratory pits in all 4 directions. Each exploratory pit would be spaced a kilometer apart. They needed to dig out 20 pits, comrades. We must walk countless roads, with no motors. The next night, they split into 2 teams. The captain handed his pistol to Old Chen's wife, Ling Mei, instructing her that if they weren't back by 7, she was to start cleaning guns. So, the 4 of them worked from dawn till dusk, hunting for brine known as fake salt, which was super important for strategic resources. With fake salt, they could refine fake fertilizer, and back then, 98% of China's fake fertilizer relied on import. This greatly limited production. To solve the core issue, large fake salt was needed. However, the Robupo is the confluence of the Peacock River, Churchill River, and Tarim River. Every year, tons of fake elements are brought here. Though it's dried up now, the fake salt must still be here. Finding fake salt could solve Chinese food issues. Everyone dug day and night. However, the longer the time dragged on, the fewer supplies they possessed. They had nearly finished digging the exploration pits, yet Brian remained nowhere to be seen. As everyone started losing hope, Old Jing brought back some good news. Although it was a good omen, he still felt uneasy. While everyone was sound asleep, he couldn't close his eyes all night. Sure enough, the next morning, there wasn't a drop of Brian in the pit. He fell into a whirlpool of despair and self-doubt. This was clearly the lowest point in the Robupo, so why couldn't he find anything? His wife, Ling Mei, reminded him of the high mountain basin theory, mentioning that the subsidence center might be influenced by orogeny. After getting inspiration from his wife, Old Jing reignited his fighting spirit and decided to move forward. But his proposal was strongly opposed by the captain. What, are we going to go home and hibernate for 2 years? You've really got that bureaucratic style, and that's so aristocratic of you. This is a battle for redemption, not just to save ourselves, but also to contribute to our country. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and let's explore more amazing adventures together.